Honorable Segirinya is lying there. Everyone knows that the government cannot go away from this. It will be him to facilitate his own medication, and he would be alive today.
Singa baleka Muhammad Segirinya ne yeerabirira ne yejjanjaba essaawa eno oyandibadde mulamu. Gavumenti eno tesobola kuvaawo na kino asooka olaikinga ebigambo bya Allan Ssewanyana ono nno nga gwe baamusiba naye emyaka 2 ku misango gy'obutujju egyali e Masaka. Sooka olaikinge Ssewanyana amaziga gamuyiseemu ng'ayogera ku muntu gwe yali naye emyaka 2 mu kaseero ke kamu nga balya emmere y'emu ku sowaani y'emu. Sooka oliemu ebigambo bye amaziga gayise mu maama we.
But because of that and such politics that we have in this country, that is why that gentleman is lying there. If you look at his children, they are too young to lose a father who was very courageous, who has gone through hell to have something on table for his children and the mother. Madam Speaker, it should come from all voices of courage, whatsoever the party you belong to call for better leadership of this country in a united way. Honorable Segirinya, we shared so much, we talked so much in person. I know that you went to God, an unsatisfied man, because it wasn't your time to go. But because of politics, you have gone. Rest in peace, Honorable Segirinya. Fight harder, Honorable.
Thank you. Eddie.
Womala okulaikinga ateekawo komenti yo. Allan Ssewanyana anyeenya gavumenti eno, anenya n'ebyobufuzi ebiri mu ggwanga, era okufa kwa Muhammad Segirinya byonna abibataddeko. Ekituufu akyayogera kituufu oba nedda? Teekawo mu comment section. Ssewanyana ayongera ku bw'ati, nsaba omuwulirize bulungi nnyo ate etweyongereyo. Byonna abitadde ku gavumenti.
On the floor of Parliament, to pay tribute to Honorable Segirinya Muhammad. Madam Speaker, the gentleman who is standing there, who is lying there, was my friend, at least in his later days of life, because we spent 2 years almost under incarceration. We talked together for all those days. We talked about so many things with him. Before the incarceration, I had not spent 20 minutes with Honorable Segirinya, apart from these politics of ours of the opposition, of sharing dreams together, of leading this country, and we would talk about it on radios and in rallies, political rallies. But when I sat with him for 2 years, I realized something, that the people had another picture of Honorable Segirinya, yet he was another person. The Honorable was seen to be doing things crafted like comedy, but he was very serious in nature in doing his things. He was a very intelligent man who could tell you things and those things could happen. He was a genuine man who had that genuine love for every person. He said that he loves him. He was an ardent supporter of change for this nation, not because he disliked those who lead this country in person, but their policies, because he grew up as a poor man in a poor family. He hardly spent 2 or 3 years with his father, because his father died at a younger age and he was a soldier of this government. And that impacted so much on his brain, being fatherless and the father dying under unclear circumstances. He tried so much to come to Kampala through so many means, Madam Speaker, to fight for his dreams. But what disturbed him so much was about our incarceration. that after standing on the tables, after talking so much to see to it that he scores that goal he wanted so much to be a member of parliament in this country, there came uncertainties and the fate fell on us. He said in his own words that what would I want after being a member of parliament? I am a poor man from a poor family. I'm going to earn close to 25 million, because for him he thought it was to
pick whatever symbol is there. He chose the table. Then he said, but I'm too short. People will think I'm a joker. I told him, use the table to your advantage. Fabricate a table, go to every trading center and stand on the table. And tell the people when things go wrong, I'll stand on this table and you'll see me as high as possible, passing on your message. Indeed, finally when, and on a lighter note, finally when everyone had realized that Segirinya was taking this vote, the FDC candidate moved around with the microphone saying, I'm Segirinya Muhammad, please vote for me. I'm the one with the symbol of the key. So Segirinya ran back to me and said, there is something wrong. This person is saying he's Segirinya Muhammad, but vote for the key.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Ze ajimiti omusomi w'ekitabo era omusomi w'edduwa. Nkozesa kyoto kino, ekyoto kino kiba kitagombolola. Lwaleero ku kyoto kuno kunnyambira abantu bange. Buli muntu yenna alina ekizibu kye, ojja ku kyoto kino n'osuula akabaani ne nkusabira. Buli alina ekizibu naddala mu abali e Bulaaya n'ompereza amannya. Ne ngasuula mu kyoto kino ne nkusembera edduwa ne nkuggyako ebizibu n'ebiba bikusumbuye. Walemererwa mirimu ki ddala mu abali e Bulaaya, abali mu nsi muno mu Uganda, abalemeddwa okufuna visa. Na ntegeeza eri abaana nkozesa nkofu ku kyoto kuno. Amala okusindika enkofu eyo negenda ebanja, amabanja ge bakubanjiza gonna. Gwe yalema okufuna okuweebwa ajimiti, nkozesa amazzi. Ku nnyanja kuno kumulengera ku mazzi wano. Ajimiti nga bwenyimidde olwaleero ngokumasira abaana Adamu. Bompereza ebiwandiiko byonna bye bompereza ng'oli e Bulaaya. Mbikwata ne mbizinga ne mwandika kapapula. Ne mbisula mu nnyanja. Ne nsaba Allah gwe nsinza asumulule ebyo bye babikulemeredde. Awa visa agifuna, alemedde okufuna omusajja omulungi amufuna. Sangeba ku namba 0752
You know the symbol of the key. So I told him, get a microphone and go back with the table everywhere and tell them it's me Segirinya Muhammad, the one on the table. Indeed, he did so, and he came out to be victor as an independent for the first time. Having arrived at KCC, one of the lightweight stories, he contested to be speaker of KCC. He contested with the Honorable Kawalia here. And Segirinya Muhammad got one vote, which was his vote. Then he said, this world is really very funny. Even the people that nominated me did not vote for me. But he said, it doesn't matter. History will record that a courageous gentleman called Segirinya once stood to be Speaker of KCCA and had 2 nominees, but only got 1 vote, which was he was sure was his own vote. So history must register now that there was a courageous man who took a step and never thought failure was the end of life. Failing at times is one style of training us to be better. Finally, I would like to thank his party for having come out boldly to grant him the ticket to run on